Candle has touched the first trend line and close below of the trend line.
Okay.
Immediately we should get the sell signal.
Okay.
The condition number one.
Yes, I programmed it like that.
Okay. The next condition is if the candle touches two ten two ten lines and close below of this first one, then we should get the signal. This is the second condition.
Okay.
Okay. Third condition, the trend line has touched the, okay, this one is not. The trend line, it touches the candle and close, it crossed this trend line. Sorry, it crossed this, the body has crossed the first trend line, but close it between the trend line. So then also we should get the signal.
Then also we should get a signal if the candle closes in between of both trend lines.
Yes, yes, that is also valid.
Arjun, last time I programmed it like that, but you asked me that candle should close below the trend lines.
No, last time you did like this. What you did?
Yes.
No, last time there are two trend lines. Okay, the body has crossed. But the wick doesn't touch the upper trend line. It closes in between the trend line. So you
Okay.
quoted like this.
Okay, so the wick should touch the upper trend line.
Yeah, wick has to touch the upper trend line. Anyway, sometimes we are getting the signal, but we are sometimes we are not getting the signals. I can show you
Okay.
that. See, for
Okay,
suppose,
fine.
yeah,
Arjun,
can say
regarding
this
the
is the
two
case.
lines, the two lines becomes invalid. The trend lines become invalid if they pass through any candle in between them. I would like to know about if either one of the two lines passes through the candle, does it makes invalid both lines?
First line is invalid. We can check the next trend line. See, last time you gave me this signal. Okay, it closes in between. The body has break the first trend line and closed in between the trend line, but it didn't touch the upper trend line. But then you give me
Okay.
the signal. But I am saying it should touch the this week as well. If it is failed the first week, it has to touch the second week and close below
Okay,
of
I
the or
understand.
middle.
Okay, okay, Arjun, I understand this much. Let's come to the second point. Because when the trend line in passes in between the candle, that trend line becomes invalid.
Yeah, which means
Yeah,
passing between. What does that mean?
uh, we have a signal at a candle at this candle, but before reaching this candle, let's suppose our green line passes through this candle.
Yeah, it should not pass. There should not be any body between that.
Yes, and that's why there is no signal on that buy signal because the trend line was passing in from the candle.
See, that's why I told you that two different trend lines. The first trend line is open trend line. Second trend line is upper trend line, a weak trend line. So I told you the consider it as a different one.
Okay, so which trend line, if passes through the candle, is invalid?
Yeah, passes through body is invalid, but for suppose there are two trend lines. That's I'm considering as two trend lines. Okay, this is a one trend line. This is one trend line. If it is fails, then we have it has to check the next trend line. It has failed the first trend line. It has to check the next trend line. If the next trend line is successful, then we should get the signal. Otherwise, we should not get the signal.
What do you mean by if the first trend line fails?
The first trend line, okay. See here we get the signal.
Okay.
The first
Yes.
trend line, open trend line. This is the open trend line is
Yes.
the first trend line, and upper wick is
Yes.
the second trend line. The first trend line
Yes.
body crosses, it's failed, but it touches the second trend line and closes below the second trend line, so we should get the
Yes.
signal.
No, 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 Arjun. I'm not talking about this. I am talking about
Yeah, can you show me
something
the
else.
example?
Let let's suppose. Kindly draw a trend line on these two candles.
Which
On
one
these two.
here?
This one and this one.
This one, which one? Which one? Here?
Uh, you can move it here.
Where you can move it, you can draw it. You're not able to draw.
Okay. So Arjun, let's suppose there are these two trend lines.
Where you are comparing?
Arjun, let's suppose these are two trend lines and they are passing between the candles before going on the signal. They are passing between the candles. So that's why these trend lines are invalid.
Yes, correct, correct.
Yeah, this is the scenario I'm talking about. Can you move to the blue arrow that you showed me a couple of minutes ago?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, wait. This is not a
Wait,
signal. This is not a signal. Okay,
yeah, kindly take me to the blue arrow.
blue.
Yeah, that you showed me.
Blue arrow means this one.
Uh, yeah, this,
Here.
which one? Yeah, this one, this one.
Okay, then consider do one thing. One break is accepted.
Yeah, okay, okay, listen to me. Please listen to me, Arjun. Let's suppose this is the blue arrow here.
Yeah.
Here, the indicator has to draw an arrow depending on the trend lines. The trend lines were drawing from these two candles. But as you see, before coming off the. Uh,
But the signal is based on these
okay,
this one, right?
okay, okay, I get your point. Okay, 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 let me update this out right now. Anything else?
That is it. And one more thing, sometimes, for suppose there are some cases, this upper wick of the trend line high, and this upper wick also closing at the same time, same. Okay, but we are not getting the signal. Actually, I drawed it, but the chart has moved, so I couldn't show you that. Chart has moved. I draw it in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see whether I did any. Yeah, here is the one. Euro SD M1. Okay, what was the time? 6:36. 6:36. Okay, we are getting the signal. Okay, this one is, which one is wrong? Something I should have shown you that. I didn't mark it. Right. Which one? Which one? Euro USD 758. Yeah, we are getting the signal. Yeah, we are getting the signal. I think we are getting. I thought we are not getting. Okay, that is also okay. And where we are
Okay.
getting this signal here?
Proceed.
Wait, let me do one thing. I think yeah, this is it. Are we getting the signal here? No. See, the open position is closed at this level. Close. This high is 181.43, and the open position also same. The open position you can see here. The open position is 143. This high also is 143. Sometimes this one is a valid and is completely valid, but still we are not getting.
I think actually in the data window you see that the value is 143, but in actual it is 143,462,015. The data that you see is rounded off to some figures.
Then how? But we should get the signal.
Yeah. Uh, I will try to normalize it to round off this data to let's say like 5 digits. If it's possible, then the signals will appear on these data.
Okay then.
Because the data on the forex market is very precise and there is a little bit change that sometimes is not visible on the chart.
Oh, okay. Just try that. Keep it round
Okay.
around number five, because 90% of signals, the open positions and high position if same, then we should get the definitely a reverse signal. Actually, that was my next strategy that I want to discuss with you.
Okay.
So just try to keep it here. Then we'll discuss on for the next indicator. Sometimes, for suppose this is a there are other chances also, but I haven't discussed with you. That's why I'm not discussing now. For suppose there is a body. Okay, can I? Do you want me to share this one? Can I remove this?
Arjun, for the time now, let me focus on these issues.
Okay,
Then
okay.
later we
These
can
two are
discuss
right.
more
Okay,
strategies.
okay
Yes.
then. We'll close this week. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah,
we have to move.
yeah, I want to modify the indicator and send to you right now so that you can test it out.
Okay then. Okay then.
Yes.